All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm KHOU 11 meteorologist Tim Pandajis. We are tracking a line of storms in our far northern zones. We're talking about Montgomery and Walker County, where there was a tornado warning that was up, and for parts of the area, we're not actually seeing that right now. It looks like that tornado warning has been allowed to expire, which is some good news. I want to show you what it looks like on radar. It was this cell right up here near Huntsville, just to the west of I-45, and that was showing some signs of rotation. Nothing confirmed on the ground or anything like that, but let's take a look at the storm cell itself as it's moving towards and south of the Huntsville area. Plenty of lightning associated with this, and it's just to the west of I-45, Huntsville area there right now. Now I want to show you the velocities on this. This is the wind direction, the way it's moving. So what we were looking for was a little bit of a couplet here earlier that was right around this area over here near Pine Prairie and near the Huntsville area. This was to the west of I-45, and it was moving towards the Huntsville area, but that rotation is actually widened out a little bit and expanded, meaning that it's not very tight. It's not a tight rotation, so likely nothing reaching the ground. It is a rotating thunderstorm, but we're not seeing that rotation kind of consolidate and drop as a funnel cloud and eventually a tornado. So that's some good news. That tornado warning was allowed to expire in that area, so that's the good news there. We've had plenty of rainfall with it. These have been relatively slow-moving cells. I want to also show you a tool here. This is a debris detector. What it is the correlation coefficient. It's a filter on the radar beam that picks up with the radar things that are extraordinary that shouldn't be aloft in the atmosphere, say like shingles, tree branches, leaves, things like that. They send back a different signal, a different return, and it shows up usually as a debris signature on here that we would be able to see. Not really seeing that there. Everything's kind of uniform. So that's also a very, very good thing. I want to take you back over to reflectivity, and this shows us pretty much the rainfall rates, and we've got a lot of rainfall coming with this. And as I put it on a loop here over the last, say, 45 minutes or so, and you see it's not really moving very fast or very much. It's now mostly consolidated in Walker County, far southern areas off to the west of I-45, and there is plenty of lightning and thunder, heavy rain, and even, let's check on that, if there's any hail signature with this as well as it's moving on through. And you can see that there actually was a little bit of a hail core showing up here in this area. Let's take this one off and show you what it looks like on the actual hail detector. Some of these numbers could possibly be pretty significant. Hail, not really. Quarter-size hail possibly there. You're pretty far away from the radar site, so you actually have to take into account some melting, and that's probably maybe pea-sized hail considering this. So it's under severe thresholds there, which is why that warning was actually dropped, which is also some good news there. Let's show you some other filters on here. What's going on? Some, once again, just very heavy rainfall associated with this cell that did have a tornado warning on it within the last 15 minutes. That was set to expire at 1:45. They canceled it ahead of time, and that was for that cell there. That's not really showing much more at the current moment as it's staying off to the west, southwest of Huntsville. Certainly going to bring some gusty winds, maybe some small penny-sized, dime-sized, even pea-sized hail associated with this south of Crabs Prairie and over right along U.S. Or Texas 30. So that's the latest on that. I have good news to report that the tornado warning has been canceled early, and we'll continue to watch this line of storms. We have no severe threat today from the Storm Prediction Center. This is just along that decaying boundary that's dropping its way off towards the south. So we'll keep an eye on it for you and bring you any other updates as they are necessary.